Hey guys, Reverend Hellbilly here. I'm doing a follow-up today on guitar news about the Elvis Presley Hagstrom guitar from the other day. So, I did nail down that the guitar did sell for $625,000. So, it, you know, Janice Cronin, she made a comment on that video. She said she thought that was a steal, $625. And I thought it was a steal too. I mean, it's really cheap for that guitar. I mean, that guitar was famously played on the '68 comeback, which was nationally televised, which everybody in 1968 watched that, including me, even though I don't remember, I was a baby. But it was everywhere. It was on the cover of that '69 album, Elvis in Memphis, and it's been at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame on display for quite a long time. So, I mean, that guitar had some real prominence, you know. It just seemed like a really good price for that guitar. I was just kind of like blown away by that, how, you know, that was a great guitar. And just to be clear, like, okay, here's some other guitars that sold. Now, Elvis sold another guitar, not Elvis personally, in September of 2020. He sold a Martin D18, his estate did, and that went for $1.3 million. So that's twice as much for an acoustic that he didn't do all that stuff with. You know, he played it in the early days. Maybe that's the thing. The early Elvis stuff's maybe more impressive to people. Jimi Hendrix Strat, that sold for $2 million. The Eric Clapton Blackie Strat, that sold for $959,000. And the Kurt Cobain Martin D18 Electric, because it's got an E in the thing, that sold for $6,100,000. So, like, in retrospect of those guitars, I mean, that was a good deal for that guitar, I thought, you know. So, Wayne Valetti, he asked a question. He said, well, who would own the guitar? The guitar was originally owned by a musician named Al Casey, who was a musician, a guitar player, I'm assuming, on the 1968 comeback. Al Casey did write a letter to the auction company, you know, saying that the provenance of that guitar, that he owned that guitar, and Elvis got that guitar from him. I guess, you know, Elvis saw the guitar, and so he wanted to play it, and he played it on the '68 comeback. And then afterwards, they wanted to use it for pictures, so they went and bought the guitar from Al, and then, you know, it went on like that. So the guitar did sell for $625,000, which I think is a steal. I know it's a lot of money. It definitely is a lot of money. But in retrospect with those other guitars, it doesn't seem that bad. And I want to say thank you to TBR Guitars. When I first put this out, I put one too many zeros in the 500,000. I had it at 5 million. So I was rushing to get that out on Friday. You know, that was the story, you know, and I just wanted to get it out there real quick, and I made a typo. You know, I admitted to it. That's the thing. You know, I do guitar news. I tell you the truth. You know, if I make a mistake, I tell you, I made a mistake. TBR Guitar, thank you. Called me out on it in a nice way. He wasn't a jerk or anything. And I was like, oh my God, yeah, I had to fix that right away. But when you rush a story and you work by yourself, sometimes you make a little typos. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching that. That went over really well for me. So this was the follow-up to that. Hey, I'm the Reverend Hellbilly. If you like guitar news, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Leave me a comment. I love all that stuff. All right, guys, that's guitar news for today. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.